Hey there! I have another story to read to you this morning. This one's called Abuela. Abuela is the Spanish word for grandma. Abuela takes me on the bus. We go all around the city. Abuela is my grandma. She is my mother's mother. Abuela speaks mostly Spanish because that's what people spoke where she grew up before she came to this country. Abuela and I are always going places. Oh, she came to this country from a different country, from somewhere else. Maybe she came from Mexico. I bet she came from somewhere where they spoke Spanish. Today we are going to the park. El parque es lindo, says Abuela. I know what she means. She means the park is beautiful, and I think it's beautiful too. Tantos pájaros, Abuela says. So many birds. There are so many birds that are picking up the bread that we throw. What if they picked me up and carried me high above the park? What if I could fly? Abuela would wonder where I was. Swooping down like a bird, I would call to her. Do you think she's really flying? No, she said, what if they picked me up? So it's not really happening. She's imagining. Then she'd see me flying up in the sky. Rosalba, the bird. Rosalba, el pájaro, she would say. Rosalba is a bird. Then, Abuela, come, Abuela, I would say to her. Sí, quiero volar, Abuela would say. Yes, I would like to fly, as she leaps up into the sky with me, her skirt flapping in the wind. We would fly all over the city. Mira, Abuela would say, pointing. Beautiful. And I would look as we soared over all the parks and the streets, looking at all the dogs and people. Are they really flying? What do you think? We'd wave to the people that are waiting for their bus. Buenos dias, we'd say. Good morning, they would say back. We would fly over trains and factories. And we would glide close to the sea. Cerca del mar, we would say. Near the ocean. Abuela's skirt would be like a sail on a boat. She could race with the sailboats. I bet she would win. Are they really racing the boats? What do you think? We'd fly to where the ships are docked, and we'd watch people unload their fruit from the land where Abuela grew up. They'd be unloading mangoes, bananas, papayas. Those are all Spanish words, just like rodeo, patio, and burro. Maybe we'd see one of Abuela's cousins hooking boxes of fruit to a crane. We saw her cousin Daniel once unloading and loading things from ships. Oh, so a lot of those fruit come from a different country, a Spanish-speaking country, like papayas and mangoes. Those are fruits that we eat here in America, but they come from a different country, a country where they speak Spanish. Out past the boats in the harbor, we would see the Statue of Liberty. Me gusta, Abuela would say. Abuela really likes her. I do too. We would circle around Liberty's head and waved to the people visiting her. That would remind Abuela of when she first came to this country. In New York, in a different state, there's this big statue called the Statue of Liberty. Vamos al aeropuerto, she would say. She would take me to the airport, where the plane that first brought her here landed. Cuidado, Abuela would tell me. That means careful. As we'd go for a short ride. Where would you pretend to go if you could fly? Where would you pick? Then we would fly to Tio Pablo and Tia Elisa's store. Pablo is my uncle, my Tio. Elisa is my aunt, my Tia. They would be surprised when we flew in, but they would offer us a nice, cool limonada. That sounds like lemonade. I wonder if it's lemonade. Flying is hot work. Pero quiero volar más, Abuela would say. She wants us to fly more. I want to fly more too. They're drinking that nice, cool lemonade. And there's the auntie, Tia, and the uncle, Tio. We could fly to las nubes, the clouds. One looks like a cat, un gato. One looks like a bear, un oso. One looks like a chair, un silla. Descansemos un momento, Abuela would say. Rest for 1 minute. We would rest in that cloud chair. And Abuela would hold me in her arms with the whole sky, our house, nuestra casa. Is the house really the sky? What do you think? We would be as high as airplanes, balloons, and birds, higher than the tall buildings. But we'd fly there downtown and look at the buildings too. We could find the buildings where my dad works. Hola, papa, I would say as I waved. And Abuela would do a flip just for fun as we passed all the windows. Look at all those people working. There they are flying. Abuela's doing a flip. Rosalba is waving to her dad, her papa. Mira, I hear Abuela say. Look, she's telling me. And I do look. We're back at the park where we started. We are walking by the lake. Abuela might want to go for a boat ride. Vamos a otra aventura, she says. She wants to go for another adventure. That's one thing I love about Abuela. She loves adventures. Do you like adventures? Grandma Abuela sure does. Abuela takes my hand as we step into the boat. Vamos, she says. Let's go. Oh my goodness, they're getting ready to go on another adventure. They must really love spending time together. What do you think about this book? Did you like it? I hope so. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.